Hi Gemini, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. In the pre-shuffle I got a lot of sword energy coming through, and it was sneaky, someone behind, somebody. See, it was the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords came through, but obviously I wasn't in the reading. It's that I think you've spent so much time surviving, Gemini, that you kind of need to take some time to rest, because the Seven of Swords is, yes, sneaky. That was weird, the door went weird. It's that sneaky energy, but for me it's more tenacity and coping and managing and just surviving the best way you can or know how. And I think now is the time for you to take a rest. I think you did some things you're not proud of in the past, and you kind of need to give yourself some rest on that. I hear good news coming through to you this week, Gemini. But I'm getting that you've literally you've just kept fighting. You've just kept doing the best you know how, trying to do what you can the best way. Literally, that's all I've literally got. Whether it's fighting for someone or fighting for yourself, surviving or getting help, whatever it is, you need to just take a rest for a minute and give yourself some time out. Make sure that you get some actual physical rest as well this week, some proper sleep. Proper sleep. If necessary, see a counsellor or get some sort of talking advice, like talking therapy. Anyway, let's get down to this week's. Let's just shake that. Talking therapy. Why does that keep coming through? Talking therapy. Talk to someone, even if it's a friend. Okay, Gemini. Let's get Gemini's messages for this week, please. All the normal housekeeping gump is down below. Let's have a read for Gemini, please. A read for Gemini. So we have the Explorer of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. So this can be about getting a project that you were hoping to off the ground. Yeah, Two of Wands, making headway on starting a creative idea. It could be that you have a creative business that you wanted to get going. This is a really good time to start getting that in motion. The only thing I would say with the Explorer of Wands is that, which is like the Knight of Wands, is try and be a bit more grounded in your approach to keep it going. Absolutely keep the passion. Absolutely try and get things happening as quick as you possibly can. And I really get that energy is, I appreciate that energy, but it's not very grounded and it's not very sustained energy. It doesn't last. It's not it's just, it doesn't, there's low commitment to it. If you were hoping you had a view to sleeping with someone this week, I get that that's probably going to happen. And I'm getting that it's with someone that is the complete polar opposite to you. Or it could very much go either way. It could tank like hell and not be what you expected, or it could surpass your dreams or what you were hoping for, your imagination. It can literally go either way. Okay, can I have something else for Gemini, please? It's going to go good. The Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. So even if it doesn't bring anything more tangible in the sense of material goods, so with this is to do with a relationship that you've been looking to hook up, the sex is going to be amazing. It will leave you happy for days. Like, you will not take the smile off your face for the rest of the week. If it's to do with that passion project, oh my god, it's going to fulfill you. You will start making progress with it, because the Two of Wands is starting to make progress, and you will finally see where the end result of where you could be with it, where it could go. You see the full potential, and that's just going to bring you so much joy, happiness. You will have emotional support from someone around you, possibly a so I've got Guardian of Cups, which is like Queen of Cups, so it could be somebody that's Cancer or water sign based, because to me the Queen of Cups is like it is the Cancer, it's the nurturer, the stay at home, the protector. If you are a mother and you're fighting for something for them, you could see a movement forward in whatever it is. If this is you fighting for a child, taking on some battle that I mentioned before, you could very much see some results coming through. If not the full end result, at least you can see progress being made, which I think relates back to last week's Gemini read. I think it was Gemini, where you were battling for something and you wouldn't see any fruition until you kind of sat back and a strong woman came through. A female person would take on the job. I think that woman's coming through, and I think it's going to, just the progress itself is going to bring you some serious relief and calming. And again, it is very much the beginning of a change, but that change is happening. There is progress being made at last. It's like a breakthrough. I'm literally getting, we finally had a breakthrough. Finally something's happening, whether that's with this person and this relationship you've been working with or whatever. If this is to do with fighting for a child, getting support in the sense of, I think it was autistic educational support, that support network is now going to be coming into play. That will now start producing. The roots will be put down for their growth forward education wise. If this is to do with a relationship, this sexual relationship, I think might take you by surprise, and it could be the beginnings of something that could develop into something stronger. There is potential for that to grow, set down roots. You're starting to connect on a deeper, you'll start to connect on a deeper level. You may have to rely on that person, your fuck buddy. I'm literally getting fuck buddy. You may have to rely on your booty call to help support you in something this week, and it will surprise you that they do actually stick around and stand by you for that. Feelings are there. Feelings have taken root that you didn't appreciate within yourself or within them. Could have happened. If it's to do with a career, don't be like a passion project going forward. Do not be scared to look to collaborate with someone, or find an investor to take. It could be that you finally find an investor. You have a plan in place. You can now go and find investment and support, financial support to invest in your project going forward. As long as you keep calm, monitor your feelings, witness your feelings, appreciate your feelings, but don't get consumed by them. I think feelings are very much going to surprise you this week. You're going to feel the extreme of it, and I mean the positive extreme, not the negative. Don't get too consumed by that happiness, and I don't mean that in the sense of don't enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. What I mean is you still need to keep your wits about you a little bit. You still need to keep your wits about you. A project may end up you're either going to, the project that you'll get, it might involve a contract this week, a contract coming up, an agreement being made. Do the research, look out for pitfalls within it, loopholes within it, to make sure that you don't, like I said, absolutely thrilled that you are getting a contract, an agreement, but absolutely look for pitfalls within that agreement. Do your research, be prepared for the pitfalls of whatever this project may involve, or collaborating with this person might involve. Because I think they've come forward and told you all the good stuff, and you need to kind of do a bit of research on who's looking to invest. If this is to do with a person you're hooking up with, it's time for you to get to know them on a deeper level. If you've started to establish feelings, maybe it's time to actually, instead of just shagging, finding time within that to sit and talk to each other and get to know each other a bit better, if you feel like this could go somewhere deeper. And obviously if you are fighting for a it's that fighting for justice for someone, keep your wits about you. Stuff is going on in the background, so try and communicate clearly. Don't be too quick in what's going on, what the fuck's going on, blah, blah, blah. Just be aware that things will come to light when they're supposed to. And take stock, take a chance to talk about your feelings and your emotions through this process, whether that's through a support group or a friend. It's just being mindful of those emotions, feeling those emotions and witnessing them, but not being consumed by them, whether that's extreme excitement that somebody wants to collaborate with you and work with you, look into the finer details and the pitfalls and the loopholes that can come with before you sign any sort of contract. I would for anything, in any situation. And yeah, just make sure you have emotional support and emotional outlet, whether that's talking to the person that you're having this sexual relationship with, or about what's going on with you through a support group, or at least somebody that understands, and being honest and clear about the frustrations, especially with a partner. If it involves a partner, whether that's business or relationship, speak to the partner clearly and find out the ins and outs, the darker feelings. I'm going to get, no, our oracles are coming through. Our oracles. That's the oracle cards. This may relate to the read. It may be a separate thing that somebody needs. Normally they tie to the reads, but for some reason that's really feeling separate. Okay, Diane Arbus. Look directly at whatever you're avoiding. The bullseye is always in the margins, and listen when a city tells its secrets. There you go. So to me, that is that does tie in, because especially with the collaboration project, I'm really getting, especially if it's an art project, there's something, you've picked up something, whether it's another person's potential feelings for you within the relationship that you need to go and talk about. If that's fighting for someone, then absolutely keep your eyes on the prize, but again, look for those pitfalls that could potentially come up by talking to other people within a support group. And if it's coming with you having to sign a contract to collaborate with someone, then absolutely listen when a city tells you its secrets. Go and find out what other people are saying about this person or business that you are looking to collaborate with. Look for the pitfalls. Absolutely be excited, be upbeat, be positive about this. I'm not saying it's going to fall apart, but there are things that you need to be aware of before you make any commitment, whether that's the other person and their feelings, what could potentially go wrong with progress, because although you're making progress, what could potentially move, I'm getting literally the support in school. Although you've made progress, there could be pitfalls further along, and you kind of need to be prepared for them. And again, if you're signing contracts, you should absolutely be doing research for any loopholes that they can get out of their side, or you can get, do you know what I mean? Be prepared, read it fully, get the appropriate advice before signing any contracts, and do the research, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be falling into those pitfalls. I'm going to do a self-care oracle card, because I'm doing that for all the signs. We have make a vision board. So have a clear vision of where it is you want your business to go, if this is that creative business. The more aware you are of the end goal, the better you can be at manifesting that end goal. Does that make sense? So if you know what support you want for your child, you have to literally visualize what that support looks like, or what it's going to mean for the child, how that's going to be put in place within yourself. Have a vision of what support you want, a clear vision, and know what it already know and feels like to have that in place, because that's what manifests. If this is a relationship you want with that person, be very clear of where you want that relationship to go within yourself, whether that means writing down what boundaries you'll accept, what you want from them or they want from you, what you're willing to give the other way round. It's literally, and then obviously if this is a collaboration project, look what you want from that project, with or without the collaboration, what you want the end result for your creative business to look like. Only then, there you go, abundance planning. Plan where you want it to go. Where is it you want to succeed? What is it you want to do? It's also got clean space. So if you find cleaning therapeutic, I mean, I don't know what kind of dark forces you're working with there, where you think cleaning is helpful, but I'm joking, I hate cleaning. Clean your space. Clean space is a clean head. But yeah, absolutely. If this is to do with a business, plan where you want it to go. Plan where you want it to go, and how, or what you want the end result to be, and plan how you're going to get there in the best way possible. The more positive you are going into something, the more positivity will come out of that end result. I hope that helps, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back again next week. Yeah, I'll see you soon.